feel the way my heart out on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Philadelphia gets ready on offense behind Carson Wentz, the number 2 pick back in 2016 out of North Dakota State.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be doubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
First down, Wentz. He'll find Williams on the slant.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The numbers for Sanders last week: 13 carries, 69 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
This ball complete to Rager.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And
they'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
At a 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another Washington first down. First down.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Right back to him on first down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
from the 29. Wentz. Throw right side, complete to Williams. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. To try again after the sack. Wentz.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A gain of 6.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
The quarterback sacked.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
He was taken down at the 22.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
The 39-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On 1st down, Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's good.
13 yards there and a Washington first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Brings up second.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Carson Wentz sacked.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Rager catches it left side. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Eagles 3.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Washington.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Gronkowski, incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This is taken at about the 14. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goedert. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. There's the former quarterback, Greg Ward Jr. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. Sanders has it over the middle. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Wentz now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Ready for the 2nd half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here is Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They need stops to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw here. Rolling to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
That's good.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dance, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
At the Eagles' 48-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
12 yards to go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gano now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 22. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Roughing the passer defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. Shotgun now for Wentz. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On second down now, it's Gibson, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
For Washington. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run the option here on first and 10. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Washington. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On first down, Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, man open left side, it's Williams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6 and an Eagle first down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Wentz's
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Wentz again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Antonio Gibson, the ball.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Washington on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. From the shot to throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's Tressway now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded at the 33. Avoids him at the 40. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Mike, 55. Check 55.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ronald Darby. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Washington
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Gano for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Wentz to throw again. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Wentz now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment. Saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
3rd down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Levante David. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
Wentz now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 6.
One final try now for Wentz. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's spit, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Getting triumphant, look, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. And my stomach keep on turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it, you gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find out. Say I got sex appeal. I think it's cause I work. Got a gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced.
yeah. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan, yeah. I got it right in the end, now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was popped, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I quote it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on
10. Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife's. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Returning it, John Ross. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
2nd and inches.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll run it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
A gain of 5. And the Washington first down.
On first down, Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Fair catch.
And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 79 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top-5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
On first down, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23.
Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So those are the numbers for Gronk in last week's outing. 4 catches, 68 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I know the defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Now Graham Gano, remember, he beat the Giants with a 63-yarder back in 2018. Had a run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
I actually like the fake, all right? They gave it a shot. This is one of those plays where you really think you're going to fool people because he's not on this play.